Okay, I think this is better. I also think this is better. All right, yeah, so welcome to my first official live stream. If you happen to be scrolling, and you stumble on this video, well, this is the first time I am going on a live stream on YouTube. Anyways, your channel, my name is Okezi Eni, and as you can see from this video, I want to talk about small business ideas that you can get started with as a stay-at-home mom. So whether you're a man, you're a woman, you're a boy, you're a girl, you can get this information and share it with a stay-at-home mom. If you are a husband, a dad, and your wife is a stay-at-home mom, you can share with her. If you have maybe your sister, your friend, somebody know that's a stay-at-home mom and looking for ways to make this was unscheduled, this was unplanned. So yeah, I am not surprised if maybe like people are not really hopping on this live stream. However, if you come in at any point in time, maybe during the live stream, please do well to drop a comment in the comment section. Let me give you a shout out. And also, if you happen to be watching the replay, go ahead to leave comments for me in the comment section. So I actually, if people were to be joining, I would have wanted this to be a more interactive session where we actually share our ideas on, how a stay-at-home mom can actually start making good money for themselves from home. All right, yeah, so once again, welcome to my channel, and please, if you're watching this and you're yet to subscribe to my channel, go ahead to subscribe and hit the bell notification, so whenever I make videos like this, you'll be one of the first persons to see them. All right, so I have my notes here because it's a lot of information that I want to share with you guys, and I don't want to lose anything that I want to share. Right, so I have my notes on me here, and like I said, the topic of today is small business ideas for stay-at-home moms, and the businesses I'm going to be talking about today are physical businesses. So if you have watched videos on my channel before, you know that I talk more about online businesses, digital businesses that you can get started with. But today I am talking about physical businesses. Who is excited? All right, so I'm saying some two persons. I don't know how I'm supposed to see comments or something. Okay, I don't know how I'm supposed to see comments, but if you hop on this, just drop a hi for me. Just encourage this young YouTuber, small YouTuber. Just drop a hi. Let me know that, okay, you're here or something. I can see two persons joining already. So, all right, let's get right into it, okay? Now, I broke this down into different segments, into different sections, right? I broke this down into businesses, small business ideas that you can get started with zero capital. A lot of people do not believe that you can start a business today in Nigeria with a small capital, or even anywhere you are in the world, in the US, in Canada, in UK, or wherever. There are still businesses that you can start with zero capital down, right? So we're going to be looking at a number of those businesses, and then we also have there another section which is like low capital businesses, and then we have, so the low capital businesses are segmented into two different parts, right? And majorly the two different parts are based on the capital side. High capital businesses, and we also have what's it called now? We have home services business as well. All right, so I'm already excited, even though we're just getting started and everything, but I'm already excited about doing this. So let's just hop into it. So the first one I want us to look at is the small business ideas that you can start with zero capital. Guys, are you ready for me? Hey. Okay. Hi, Mr. Chinedu Lewis. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. I was expecting more women to actually join the session, so I'm so surprised that the first person I'm saying here is a man. Anyways, thank you so much for joining my live session. Like I said, today I'm talking about small business ideas that stay-at-home moms can actually get into to make income for themselves. All right. So the first session I'm talking about is zero capital. Businesses that you can start with zero capital. So number one is cleaning business. Now, of course, if you're starting a business with zero capital, this business might not necessarily be very glorifying, right? The business might not be necessarily glorifying, but it is going to make you money. So if maybe you're somebody that is, you know, like selective, like I don't want to do this one, oh, I cannot do this one, maybe you're not actually ready yet to start making money for yourself as a stay-at-home mom. Because if you are, just stick with me. I'm going to list a number of them, and then you can go ahead to pick any one that is suitable for you. And I'm not just going to list them for you. I'm also going to mention how you can make money from these different businesses. Not just that, I will also I'm also going to teach you the strategies that you can use for your marketing, for your positioning, and literally like making money for yourself. All right. So number one is cleaning business, right? And cleaning business, there are different ways that you can go about, that you can just go about cleaning businesses. There are different ways to go about it. So you can decide to do cleaning business specifically for homes. So you can choose to do cleaning business for homes, right? You can also choose to, do cleaning business specifically for offices. You can choose to do cleaning business for new buildings, new apartments that are just being launched and everything. You know, after building the house, there's going to be a lot of debt, a lot of used products and articles scattered around. Yeah, so you can choose to focus on new buildings. You can also choose to, okay, I've mentioned cleaning for homes, cleaning for offices, cleaning for new apartments, and the last thing I'm going to mention here is that you can focus on or niche down to business, cleaning for people that are moving into apartments, right? So, like every single time that you have to move into an apartment, whether it's a new apartment or is an apartment that has been inhabited before, you have to clean before you get in. And you would agree with me that a lot of people, like, it's not a very pleasant thing to do, right? It's not a very pleasant thing to do. So if you see a service like that charges you, okay, I charge 10,000 naira or 20,000 naira or 30,000 naira to clean your home for you before you pack in. I'll clean the parlors, the rooms, the bathroom, the kitchen, everywhere. The fee is 20,000 naira. People are going to grab the offer. Do you get my point? People are going to grab the offer. So that is one thing that you can actually start. And for a cleaning business, like I said, you need zero capital. So yeah, you might say, oh, you have to buy tools, you have to buy detergents, you have to buy hand gloves, you have to buy this one and that one. Yeah, I totally agree with you. But now we're talking about how you can actually get started, even if you don't have 1,000 naira on you. Do you get my point? Now, so what you can do is this. So first of all, you have to market yourself, right? You have to market yourself. So let's say you approach a family now, for instance, and you tell them, okay, I do this, and they agree to hire you for your services. You can say, okay, I charge 20,000 naira to clean, or yeah, I charge 20,000 naira to clean, for you part-time. And for my services, I take 50% payment upfront. So if that person pays you 50% upfront, guess what? You already have money in your hand to buy some of these tools that you need. And again, you're not going to be buying tools every single day. You buy tools once, you use them for quite a number of time. Hey guys, I'm seeing people joining. Please, if you're joining me, do also drop a comment in the section. Trust in the comment section is really going to be very encouraging for me. Just drop a comment in the comment section for me, okay? All right. So yeah, when they pay you 50% upfront, guess what? You now have a bit of money to buy some of the tools that you need. Of course, it might not be so much, but trust me, as you proceed, let me give you a very practical example. So let's say that you have maybe like 2 homes to clean, or let's say you have 3, you were able to get 3 homes to clean in a week. If you clean 3 homes in a week and you're charging, let's say you're charging 15,000 naira per home that you clean. Now, of course, how much you're going to charge is going to depend on a lot of factors. What's the job required, involved. So these are the things that are going to influence, and also the tools and equipment that you have as well, right? So, but we're just talking from a very like very low level, new level. You're just getting started. It's almost nothing. So let's say you're cleaning a home for 15,000 naira per home. Now, if you have 3 clients, because of course you're not going to be cleaning every day, because it can be tiring, it can be exhausting, right? So you clean 3 homes in a week times 15,000 naira. That is how much? That's 45k. If you do this for every single week, you are making 45k every single week. At the end of 1 month, that is going to be about 180,000 naira. Now, going from a stay-at-home mom that did not have 1,000 naira to a stay-at-home mom that now earns 180,000 naira, isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? Right? Yeah, so that is something that you can actually do. Now, the good thing about this business is that you can always progress, you can always go forward. So you start making some good money for yourself. You can, invest in better tools that you will need. Now, when you want to go into this business, you can always do your research, know the type of tools that you're going to need. Of course, it's not going to be expensive. You don't have to go to too expensive initially, right? You can get more sophisticated tools to use for your business. You can also grow your business to a point where you can actually have staff, right? Maybe to do, you can start recruiting staff. 1 person here, 2 persons here, you recruit staff, and then this staff will be on your payroll. And at that point, trust me, you're not going to have sophisticated equipment, you're not going to have experience, you're not going to have staff and be charging your clients 15,000 naira. You would have grown, you would have actually grown. 25,000 naira, 50,000 naira, 30,000 naira, just like that. That is how you could be charging. So you will get to the point where you don't even have to do the work at all. Maybe your only job is to supervise, right? Your only job is to supervise, but you end up making really good money for yourself, right? The only thing that you need is your brain to think. Your brain to think, like, how do I do this? How do I get started? How do I get people? How do I talk to people? How do I convince them to give me this job and all of that? Of course, like I said, I'm going to get into that at the end of this session. All right, so that's the first business. Now, the second business that you can go into with zero capital is cooking business, right? So cooking business is quite similar to cleaning business as well. So for cooking business, it's still the same thing. You still have to look for okay, so before I continue with cleaning business, there's some with cooking business, there's something I wanted to say about cleaning business. Now, when it comes to you cleaning homes, cleaning offices, cleaning your apartments, of course you're not going to be charging a minute amount. You can charge as high as 100,000 naira to clean like these big apartments. It could be brown, it could be duplexes, it could be like offices with different floors and all that. So you're not going to be charging small money. You will charge really decent amount that can easily earn you. So even if you're charging 100,000, depending on the kind of building or the kind of work that you're doing, if you're charging 100,000 or say 150,000 every week to clean that's for one job or for one service. By the time you do this for 1 month, one job, 150,000 every week for 1 month, that is going to be 600,000 naira that you will start earning like that. Yeah, of course, I'm calling these figures not because it is easy. Nothing is actually easy, by the way. You have to choose what you want to do, choose the hard thing that you want to do, and go all out to doing it. All right, so now let's business. You can also meet homes, approach homes or people and tell them, okay, I'm into cooking currently. What do you cook? Okay, I cook local dishes. I cook a goosey soup, okra soup, or heart soup, for this one, that one, this I cook this. Or I specialize in cooking jollof rice only, or fried rice only, or I specialize in cooking international dishes for my customers or for my clients. Right now, when you do this, before you know it, trust me, you're going to get people. First of all, you have to target the kind of people that are going to require that service. Another thing too, okay, different business ideas you can get into. Right? So you can decide, and people say that cooking business is stressful. Yeah, cooking business can be stressful, but it actually depends on how you choose to go about it. Right? You can decide, you can make it such a way that you have like, or how you go about or this particular food brand delivers sells only egusi soup. Today they sell on Saturdays they sell beans or they sell jollof rice or something, right? So you can literally make it like that. You can literally make it like that, right? So once you do that, then you also have your food you have like your food priced in by based on package, based on liters, or however you want to do it. So you can say, okay, 1 liter of so kind of soup, 1 liter of so kind of food costs so amount, 10 liters of so kind of food. You will see people making demands. Okay, give me 5 liters of white soup, give me 10 liters of excuse me, give me 10 liters of uziza soup, just like that. And before you know it, you're making money for yourself. Now, of course, you have to sit down and do your market research, your survey, to know the kind of business that actually suits your environment, especially since we are talking about physical business. You know, the kind of business that will suit that place that you are. You have to know the kind of persons that you are going to target that will actually give you the income that you need. And you also have to sit down to structure, okay, per let's say per liter of food or soup that I'm selling, my profit on each one is 2,000 naira. So if you cook, you can cook like a big pot of soup that can carry maybe 20 liters. So 20 liters, and if your profit on one is 2,000 naira, that means for 20 liters, your profit is 40,000 naira. So that means that in a day, or maybe in 2 days, you can easily make 40,000 naira for yourself. And if you do this, so let's say you do this a couple of times in a month, even if it's just maybe you sell 20 liters or 20 yeah, you sell 20 liters for 5 times in a month or 10 times in a month, that is really good money for yourself. That is really good money. So go from 0 naira to 100, zero capital to 100, right? Another thing, or like you're going to ask me, okay, so how do I get money to get started? It's still the same thing, right? So somebody, you're advertising your business already, somebody reaches out to you, oh, I want you to cook this for me, how much for how many liters? You tell them, okay, this is what it costs, and I take, by that time you have already put in your profits on the amount that you're calling. So you put in your profit and you tell them, okay, this is how much it costs, and I take 50% upfront, 50% of my price upfront. So they give you that money. You can now use that money that they gave to you to get the items that you need, prepare the food, and just get started like that. As time goes on, you get to buy sophisticated tools, you get to even maybe like take inventory, buy and stock in the house that you can be using to make your food and everything. So it's progressive. Your life, it's not going to be stagnant, it's actually progressive. So you can do that and start making money for yourself as a stay-at-home mom. The third one we are going to be talking about is market runs. Now, there are people that do not want to cook at all, both guys, both ladies, both men, both women, married or not. There are people that do not want to cook at all. There are also people that do not want to go to the market at all. I have a friend that stay for one full year and she will never, like, her feet will never touch the market. Those kind of people, if you tell them, okay, I do market runs, I charge 5k per 100k products or items that you're buying. I charge 50k per 500k products that you're items that you are buying. You will see people that will actually patronize you. So you can go to the market and buy goods for like 3 different people in a day. So if maybe your profit is 20,000 naira, or your profit is 10,000 naira, so in one single day you make 30k. Maybe the next day you might not want to go to the market because you're already stressed. You can use the next day, relax, and just take care of yourself, because health is important. Health is wealth, right? So you relax for the next day. The following day you start again. Now by that time you would have communicated with your customers that, okay, this is what I do, this is how I do it, so they know exactly what to expect from move from having zero capital to start these businesses, to start making an extra 100,000, 200,000, 300,000, 500,000 every single month from these businesses. Does it make sense? If you have any doubts about anything that I'm saying, or maybe you have a contrary opinion, or you actually can relate with this, or you know somebody that's even doing any of this that I'm mentioning, do well to drop in the comment section, right? So that people can actually know these things are true and these things are things I can do. All right. So the fourth one I'm going to be talking about is drop shipping. So the whole idea of drop shipping is more like we have we have affiliate marketing in digital, like the online space, right? So drop shipping is that you don't have like a physical product go into a business. You don't have the money or the capital to go into the inventory and then stocking them up in your shop or at home, but you know somebody that is into that business. What you can do is to make like a business deal with that person. Okay, I want to be selling your products. How much do you sell? How much would you sell this product? So let's say the person sells bags, for instance, or let's say the person sells human hair, and the person tells you, okay, I sell my products for 200,000, or let's say I sell my products for 100,000. Then you can think to yourself, okay, so if I can add 10,000 naira, 20,000 naira, and use it to sell as profit for myself. So what you can do is, now people understand dropshipping, or people are being like more and more exposed to dropshipping. So you can go to that person's shop, take pictures, and start using them to advertise that particular product as your own. So whenever somebody reaches out to you, oh, I'm interested in this product, I want to buy it, you can easily go to that store, to that shop, pick up the product, pay for it, weigh bill to your customer, and take your profit. Now, do you have a product? No. Do you have a shop? No. What do you like? You don't have any of those things, but you are able to make money based on an idea, based on your brain, and like the level of work that you choose to put in. So if you are able to sell a 20,000, like a product that gives you 20,000 naira profit, and you sell 5 of these products in a month, that's 100,000 naira. If you sell 10, that's 200,000 naira. Just like that. So you're the one that would even decide, okay, this is what I want to do. At least from this business, I think I should be able to make 200,000 naira every month. Or from this business, I think I should be able to make 500,000 naira every month. Do you get my point? Yeah, so that's that for drop shipping. Another one that is also very, very interesting is YouTube. People just feel like, oh, you come to YouTube, you watch videos, how much will YouTube pay me? How much can I actually make from YouTube? People make incredible, insane amounts of money on YouTube every day. I was just watching one of my favorite YouTubers, although she's a young YouTuber and everything, but she's doing very well for herself. And she just said, and she literally put up a post where she said she made her YouTube account just got monetized about 3 months ago, and between that 3 months and now, between that time and now, which is 3 months, she has made over $2,000 already. Of course, yeah, I know that there are people that get started and 1 year, 2 years, they've not gotten anything. It's because they've not put in the work. Like, it actually requires work, right? It actually requires work. So if you put in the work, you actually get the results. So that is one thing that you can also focus on. And then once you start, if you're going to go into YouTube business, you also have to decide for yourself upfront. First of all, you don't need any capital. You don't need any capital at all. All you need is knowledge and an idea of what you want to go into. Okay, you can say, okay, I want to become I want to go into this particular niche, or I want to go into this particular niche. So you have to make that decision for yourself. Once you make that decision, then you get into it. All you need is your phone. You already have your smartphone. If you're watching this, you already have your smartphone. All you need is your smartphone. You need maybe like simple tools like Canva. If you don't know how to do it, like you can easily learn. There are 1001 videos on YouTube that can teach you how to do this thing. So you learn the basic things and you get started. The good thing about taking action is that once you get started on a thing, right? Once you get started on a thing, it is so easy for you to start learning about that thing, start growing and getting better at that thing, right? That is the incredible part, the incredible thing about taking action on a particular thing. So, right, once you get started, you give yourself a target. Okay, I want to be making $200 every month on YouTube, $500 every month on YouTube. People are doing it, just like this young lady that I talked about, and is no other person than Princess Chiamaka. She is really a fantastic person. I really love her, right? I really love her, and I learn a lot from her. So this is like shout out to Princess Chiamaka, right? She's really amazing at what she's making like really good money for herself, and it is something that anybody can actually do as well. Last one I'm going to be talking about, so this is the number 6 that I'm going to be talking about. That is I don't know the right word to use for this. Like, those people that go from home to wash their do laundry for them, right? Like laundry woman or something, laundry business, right? But this one is like a home service kind of laundry business. So you go to people's homes, you wash for them, and then you get paid, right? I remember I don't use laundry services, like I don't use like home laundry services for myself, but I remember when my sister visited me not so long ago, and she has kids, and also she actually needed someone to assist her, or she uses that service even from her own home. So when she came, she got somebody like that to render that service for her. And how much did this person charge her? Probably like between 10 and 15k. I can't remember exactly how much. That was what this person charged. So imagine you going rendering the services at least 3 times or 4 times in a week, and then for 10,000 naira only you make 40,000. Now if you do that same thing next week, you make 80,000. By the end of the month, you would have made how much? 160,000, just like that. All right, so these are like 6 different small business ideas that you can go into as a stay-at-home mom and start making anything from 100,000 naira, 200,000 naira and above for yourself, whether you had any money or not. Like as a laundry person, you don't need any money. As a laundry woman, as for a laundry business, you don't need any money. You come to the people's home, they provide the laundry, they provide the what do you call it, the tool that you need, the detergent or the soap or whatever that you need, the water, the buckets, they provide everything for you. Your only do the washing and get paid. Makes a lot of sense to me. Makes a lot of sense to me. I don't know, does it make sense to you? Let me know in the comment section. All right, so that's that for the first section. I mean, there are so many other businesses that you can get into with zero capital and start cashing out from, start making money from. As time goes on, from time to time, I will do videos, I'll do more videos like this, especially when I get like good reaction on this particular video, right? It's going to prompt me to make more videos like this to teach you about small business ideas that you can get into as a stay-at-home mom and start making money out of. All right, so now having talked about that, let's now talk about how you can actually get clients, because one of the things that people will say is all this business now, the business no dey come every time, customer no dey come every time. See, that's not true. Customer they come every time is because of the level of marketing that you are doing for this business. And when I'm saying marketing, I'm not saying any big thing or one very glorifying thing, one very huge thing that you need to do. No, I'm talking about simple steps that you can take, simple processes that you can be doing every single day to market your business, to market yourself. And that's what I'm going to be talking about right now. So you want to go into cleaning business or cooking business or laundry business or what have you. Now you need people, right? So you have to talk to people. You talk to, and see, at this point you have to do away with shyness. You are somebody that does not have any money and you want to start making money for yourself. So you have to put shyness in one side, in one corner. It's not going to feed you. It's not going to do anything for you. So put that aside and actually focus on doing business and making money. So you can decide to talk to your neighbors, right? My neighbor, I don't do this business, so this one, that one, I better go. If you they cook for people, or they do laundry, or they do this one, talk to people, talk to your neighbors, talk to your friends, talk to your church members or your mocks people, right? Talk to them. By the time you talk to 3 members in your church, 5 members in your church that you know are going to actually appreciate that service or need that service you are rendering from you, you will get clients. Now, that is the first step. So the first step is to talk to people. The next thing you need to do is to actually keep yourself in the faces of these people as often as you can. How do you do that? We have like social media, right? Now, you don't have to use any sophisticated social media yet. So if your WhatsApp is in. Now, if you have a smartphone or you're watching me on YouTube, I know that you also have WhatsApp, and I know that you post status on your WhatsApp. So what can you do? You can post pictures. Let's say you've cooked food, right? You post pictures of the food that you cooked with yourself in the background and everything, and post on WhatsApp. Then one thing you want to do is, as you're talking to these people, you are collecting their contacts. You collect their contacts, you save them, reach out to them on WhatsApp, and tell them to also save your contacts, so that when you are posting your status of your products, your services, these people will be able to see it. So they are seeing it and they are being reminded every day that this person, they do this business. Even if they don't need it, they can easily refer you to somebody else, especially when they see the level of dedication, consistency, and effort that you are putting in, and the fact that you're actually good at what you do. They will recommend you even if they don't need your service, right? So you can make also mini clips, mini videos of what you do. You're doing laundry, you are doing cleaning, 30 seconds video, 1 minute video, post on your status, and these people will see it. You can even also go a step further and add all those people that you're collecting their contacts into a broadcast list. Add them into a broadcast list on WhatsApp, and from there you'll be like marketing to them on a regular basis. I cooked 20 liters of soup today, or I cleaned this duplex for this particular business that has just been launched or something, blah blah blah, and you put it on there. People are seeing you. People are, even if they don't buy today, tomorrow they will buy. So that is one way that you can actually grow. You can take it a step further and even create like a WhatsApp channel and all that. So how many things have I mentioned now? Now, another thing you can do is to go outside of WhatsApp, because WhatsApp sort of hides you, if you agree with me, right? So you can go outside of WhatsApp and go on platforms like Facebook, like Instagram, even TikTok. So imagine that you have a cleaning service, you have a cleaning business, you make 1 minute videos, 5 minutes. Tell me how you're not going to get people. Tell me how you're not going to get customers. Like you're not going to get people regularly requesting for your services. You're going to get it. Trust me, you will. You are actually going to get it. So these are some of the things that you can do. So imagine you're putting effort on your WhatsApp, on your Instagram, on your Facebook. You will be overwhelmed with orders. People are doing these things every day. Every single thing that I'm mentioning to you right now, people are doing it. And sometimes when you see these people, when they dress up and they come out, you won't know that this is the kind of thing that this person is doing. You won't know, because they are making good money and they are taking good care of themselves and everything. So everything is, they look good, they make sense. Do you understand? So this is one some of the small business ideas that you can get started with as a stay-at-home mom. Right away, if you're a stay-at-home mom, you're watching this video, drop me a comment if any of this is making sense to you. Drop me a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I teach a lot, or drop a lot of videos that are related to business ideas that you can get started with, physical, online, different things that you can make money from. Basically, like a lot about how you can make money online, right? I also touch on personal development and all that. Maybe I will mention that by the time I'm rounding up and everything. All right. Yeah, so that's that for businesses that you can start with zero capital. Are you enjoying this so far? If you're enjoying it, let me know. All right, so let's proceed to businesses that you can start with anything from 5,000 naira to 50,000 naira. Now, you're going to be surprised about that as well, right? Like, what kind of business can I start at 5,000 naira? I mean, if you can start a business, if I say you can start a business with, what do you call it? If I say you can start a business with zero capital, and I've mentioned them, and you have also seen for yourself that you can actually start a business with 0 naira. So you can also start a business with 5,000 naira, 20,000 naira, 50,000 naira, right? Okay, so let's go into it. So one of the businesses that you can start with this kind of capital is perfume business, specifically oil perfume business. Guys, I have seen like so many evidences of people making really good money for themselves on perfume, in the perfume business, right? Starting with perfume businesses, you buy these oil perfumes, you buy these small bottles, 3 ml, 5 ml, 15 ml, and all that bottles. You package and you start selling. Just like I said, it's still the same marketing process. You talk to people that you already know. You start marketing on WhatsApp, you market on Facebook, you market on Instagram. You snap your pictures of your product, you put online. You snap, you post videos of your products, and before you know it, people will start knowing you. Even people that you don't know, they will start knowing you. They will start, liking you and trusting you enough to want to do business with you, right? So, and for perfume business, before now, you can start with as little as 5,000 naira. I believe you can still start with as little as 5,000 naira, but probably the quantity that you're going to be getting would be very small. But 10,000 naira, 20,000 naira is good enough for you to start a small, what do you call it now, a perfume business, small perfume business. As you get started and you start making income for yourself, you can actually grow and progress from there. You can decide to go into like a more sophisticated fragrance and all of those things, right? Now that's one thing. Now another thing that you can go into with with between 5,000 naira to 50,000 naira is hair revamping business. Now I said 5,000 naira to 50,000 naira because, of course, yeah, you need to buy some of the products that you need, right, to wash your hair or probably to hang your hair and stuff like that. So that's something that you can learn. And don't say, oh, they take a lot of money. Like I said, there is a lot of free information online, right? And then you too, you might also have one or two hairs at home too. So watch, get information, free information on how you can start hair revamping. Try it out with your own hair and then get ahead and start the business. Revamp hair for people. Oh, how much do you charge? I charge you so amount. By the time, and hair revamping is one of those businesses that you will make good money from, and it does not take like too much. It's not all that stressful. I don't know if you get my point. It's not all that stressful. You can choose to do 30 hairs in 1 week, as long as you have the space and you have, like all the materials that you need. You can do 30 hairs, 20 hairs in 1 month, right, and make really good money for yourself. So if you charge 5k for revamping and you do 30 hairs in a week, that's how much? That's 150k. Let's say you cannot do 30 hairs, you do only 10 hairs times 5k. That's how much? 50k. So you do that consistently every week in, week out, for a month, for 3 months. Would you not be making money? Come on, right? So again, like I said, when you want to get into any of these businesses, you have to first of all do your research, what is required, and you also have to check your environment and see if that business is actually going to be feasible for where you are and how you choose to do it. All right. Now another thing that you can go into is like, how do I put it now? Let me put it like this, like luxury bottle granules business, right? And it's so funny because it looks like it's a poor people business or it's old people business. But see, anything that can make you money, you can literally brand it and make it look like a luxury product. Now let's talk about bottle granules, and I'm being serious now. Let's say you buy a basket of the raw granules, right? You buy a basket of it for, I don't know how much you sell it now, but I know they used to sell it between 5k to 7k. So maybe last year or 2 years ago, I can't remember. But so let's just assume that currently they are selling it for 10k or for 10k, 15k. Now you buy a basket and you buy, let's say if you can get free bottles, you get free bottles. If you cannot get free bottles, you can get free wine bottles. If you can't get that, you can get water bottles, right? Like all these Ever water can and Mr. V and all those ones. You can get those cans instead and package your, like, make your granules and package into those products and begin to sell. This talking to people, the same marketing strategies. You talk to people, you talk to your neighbors, you talk to your church members or your people in your mosques. You go the extra mile and talk to shops around you, around where you stay. You talk to supermarkets. This is how you do it. If you're going to be shy about it, you're not going to make any money. If you think you're going to start the business and people will just be coming to you like that, it's also not going to work. But if you can go out of your way and actually market yourself, market your products, there is no way you're not going to be making money. Do you understand? There is no way you're not going to be making money. Yeah, so yeah. that is yeah, so that is another business that you can get into. Right now, another thing that you can do is something like that as well, you know, getting into like all these snacks business, chin chin, peanuts, kuli kuli, things like that. Still the same process. You need very little amount of money to buy flour, for instance. For kuli kuli, it's still the same granite that you use. For chin chin, for peanuts, you need more of flour, right? So you buy flour, you get started, do your marketing, do your market survey, your market research. Okay, are people going to do people buy these products around here? Are people going to buy? Then you do your market survey and then you get into the business, and you can decide, okay, I'm going to be producing, let's say I'm going to be producing 100 bottles of granules every single week. For 100 bottles of granules, how many baskets of raw granules do I need? And how much work is going to be required for me to do this? Now, how much do I need to put in as profit to be able to make this kind of amount? Okay, every single month I want to produce 100 bottles of bottle granules. Every single month I want to make 500,000 naira for my bottle granule business. See, it's possible. First of all, let me even address this now, right? Whether you're going to make money or not from your business all boils down to your mindset. How much you make from a business, whatever business that you get into, it all boils down to your mindset. If you consider a business as a local business, small business, wait till be that one. That is how the business, that's the feedback you're going to be getting from the business as well, right? But if you put your mindset on this business, whether it is granite I'm selling, or chinchi I'm selling, or parfait I'm selling. I know a lady that sells parfait on Facebook, and this woman makes anything between 2 million naira, 3 million, 2 million naira, 3 million naira per day. I want to say per month, it's not per month, per day. That is how much she makes. It's crazy. Now you'll be thinking, on top of ordinary parfait. Yeah, on top of ordinary parfait. Same thing. You go to supermarkets every day, you buy these things. It's someone that's producing them and put them in of these products. You will see that they are from different brands, they're not from the same person. They're from different brands. So you too, you can also start a business like this, package it, put maybe like a sticker on it or something. In fact, there are granules that I buy and there is no sticker on it, and I buy it regardless, right? So start from where you are and start growing and getting better. Right, from that 50,000 naira that you used to start that business, from that 30,000 naira that you used to start that business, you will find out that within a very short period of time, like 30 days later, 60 days later, you're already making, times 2, times 3, times 4, times 5, times 10 of the amount that you used to start that capital. But like I said, no business is easy to start, right? You need to put in the work, you need to put in the effort, and you also need to be patient. The fact that you want to start a business or you are enthusiastic about a business does not mean that every person is enthusiastic about that business with you too. So some people are going to tell you no, some people are going to give you attitude, and all of that is fine. It's all part of being a business owner. You don't have to take it to heart. Oh yeah, this person tell you no, okay, on to the next one, on to the next one, just like that. It's better than staying just at home doing nothing, or waiting for somebody to give to you, waiting for your husband to give to you before you can have, right? Okay, so yeah, that's that for that. So I also have small chops here, shawarma here, so you can decide on any one of these ones that you want to go into, right? And then get started with it. They require very little capital, between 5,000 to 50,000 naira. You can start any of these businesses that I've mentioned. I also have 6 here, right? Small shops, bottle granules, chin chin, peanuts, kuli kuli, which are like snacks, shawarma business, perfume business, hair revamping, right? And like I said, all you need is to be able to have the idea, sit down and think. Napoleon Hill said that if you want to make money, right, think and grow rich. Like, you can think and grow rich. So sit down and think. I'm giving you the ideas already, because now one of the things I thought of when I was actually before I started creating this idea of this topic came to my mind like last night, and I was literally going through the different businesses that you can get started with and start making money out of. And I told myself that today I would definitely come up to talk about this, because if I don't talk about it, it's going to just be disturbing my mind. Like, share this with somebody, because every day you see people come on social media and say, I have 500,000, or I have 100,000, I have 50,000. What can I do? What business can I start? I don't have any money at all. How can I start making money online or whatever? So this is the reason why I am sharing these practical business ideas with you that you can get started with today. and start making money from. All right. So from there, let's quickly move on to businesses that you can start with. So this is the second section of the low capital, right? The first one was between 5K to 50K. Now we're talking of between 100K to 500K. Right. So of course, because there are businesses that are more capital intensive than others, right? I'm sure we all know that. So one of the first businesses that you can get into with capital between 100 to 500K, number one is mini importation business, right? So mini importation business is that you are buying your products from outside. They have them, you have them shipped down to you. You're buying from maybe China. China is like one of the China, Vietnam, they are one of the most popular places that as a Nigerian you can buy your goods from. Even if you're in the UK, you're in the US, you can easily buy goods from China, ship to your home country and sell to make a profit, right? And then you can also decide on what you want to sell. What I would advise here is that when you're getting into this kind of business, you might want to start with low weight products that are not heavyweight, so that you're not charged too much, and you're not charged too much for your billing package or whatever. You're not charged too much, and you're able to make like really decent profits for yourself, right? Now, like I said, you can decide to go into, there are so many products you can decide to go into. You can decide to go into eyewear. You can decide to go into jewelry. You can decide to go into fragrance business. You can decide to go into children wear. It could be hair bands, as simple as this. Like there are a lot of things that you can go into. Make your research on that and get started. Now, the next thing you can do is thrift business. Now, thrift business is one very thriving business in Nigeria. Like how it thrives so much, I mean, I don't understand, but of course, we all know that, like ready to wear clothes, or how do you call them now? They are always, very expensive, and we are living in a time where people are just managing to survive and everything. So it's easier for them to go for thrift wears that are a little cheaper and also look very decent and presentable, right? So with your 100,000 to 500,000 naira capital, you can easily go into thrift business, right? You can go into thrift clothing and decide to focus on, okay, I want to focus on only jean for ladies, or only jean for men, or only jean for children. I want to focus on children. 20 6 plus 6 plus 11, that's about 23 business ideas that I have already mentioned. Have I not tried? Have I not tried? If you're watching this video, let me know at any point you're watching it, whether it's the live or the replay. Drop a comment for me if this actually made sense to you. So another segment here where I talked about high capital businesses. So anything from, let's say, ₦1 million and above. And to be honest, all of these businesses that I mentioned for that you can do for 100,000 to 500,000 naira, you can also do them for with ₦1 million capital and above. It's just going to give you opportunity to, like take buy more products, have more products, do more things, explore and experiment more and better, right? It's going to help you even with marketing and all that. It's going to help you like give you what do you call it, just enhance what's your business, actually, like enhance your business basically, right? So yeah, everything that I mentioned for 100k to 500k, you can also replicate the same. So some people would say would usually think that, okay, I have ₦1 million, first thing, let me go and rent a shop. So you make that mistake of you rent a shop and at the end of the day you don't have money remaining for you to even stock the shop. So you rent